Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing something a little different. I haven't done this in a really long time, so we're going to be doing what would they say if they drunk texted, drunk called you, right? So we have 4 piles. I'm about to show you each one individually and then I'll hold them up as a group so that you guys can pick. I haven't seen any of the cards yet, so let's get into it. Pile number 1 with the 4 of Cups is so funny because he's drinking. Pile number 2 with the Ace of Wands. Pile number 3 with the 2 of Wands. And then pile number 4 with the Moon card. Now these are all of them together. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. The timestamps are down below, and I'm also going to put them in the in the comments as well. So go ahead and pause the video if you need more time, and let's get to your reading. See you guys. So pile number 1, you guys chose the 4 of Cups. So let's get into it. If your person drunk texted or drunk called you, and to make the atmosphere and the reading a little bit more accurate, I'm a little tipsy. Okay, so let's get into it. First, we're going to get into some tarot cards, and then we might pull some oracle. What the fuck is that song? Fuck. There's this one sad song that's coming to my mind, and the only lyrics I can hear is like the I'm sorry, something, something, I have to go. Fuck. Riding solo, I think it is. What will pile number 1's person say to them if they drunk called or drunk texted them? Justice. They will let you know that they realize and they recognize that they were unfair to you. I feel like this is somebody who they were sort of manipulative and a little bit of gaslighty when it came to you in this connection. And I don't necessarily feel like they manipulated you or gaslighted you on purpose. Well, I won't say they didn't do it on purpose, but it wasn't with malicious intent. It feels like they just said what they had to say and did what they had to do to make you stay. Maybe this person wasn't used to being vulnerable. Maybe this person wasn't used to sharing their thoughts and their feelings. Like, look, they're literally holding their cups behind them and guarding their cups with their legs so that you cannot see their cup, but you are giving them your cup fully and completely. Right? So it's like this person would apologize because they didn't feel like they could be vulnerable with you, so they had to push you away. And I feel like this person is now sort of like recognizing, like, it was really unfair of me to do the things that I did. It was really unfair of me to not be completely honest with this person and give this person a choice, because I feel like by manipulating you and gaslighting you and saying what they had to say because they didn't want you to leave, it left you without choice in the matter, right? So it's like, in a healthy relationship, somebody might say, like, listen, I've got this going on and that going on and that going on. I'm not necessarily ready for a relationship, so you can take me as I am, or you can leave me and go on about your life. This person, instead of healthily communicating like that, they were more so like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm not ready for a relationship, but maybe we can feel things out and we can keep going, or da-da-da. It's like this person wanted to keep you around, but they didn't want to give you the full picture of what you wanted. So they told you, they basically held out hope for what you wanted, right? It's like they gave you what you wanted, maybe without the title, or they gave you what you wanted, just not completely, right? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing, don't be mad at me. Maybe this person's done something to make you mad at them. For some of you, this person might have gotten somebody else pregnant, or they might be with somebody else. And they don't want you to be mad at them for making that decision. I heard it was her or me. And I feel like this is coming from your perspective, pile number one. So you guys might have felt like this person picked somebody over you. But from their perspective, I'm hearing it was never a competition. So it's like, this person wants you to know it was never a competition. It was never in their mind them picking somebody else over you. It was just they weren't ready for the level of love or the level of commitment that they would have had to pour into you. So what they did is maybe they got with somebody else who didn't require so much from them. So maybe it was like this person was telling you that they didn't necessarily want a relationship, and then you see them pop up in a relationship with somebody else. But it's not, and you're like, well, I wanted a relationship. Why couldn't you give me a relationship, but you gave this person a relationship? And it's not that they would do for another person what they wouldn't do for you. It's more so they don't see this other person as being so serious. Maybe they don't have as deep feelings for this other person as they have for you, but they gave them the commitment because they realized that maybe they would be able to run game on them. Or they realized that that connection, that person wouldn't require so much from them, where you would maybe require loyalty and this and that. It's sort of like, I'm more comfortable hurting them than I am comfortable hurting you. And it's a real fucked up way to look at it, but this is where this person's head was, or is. For some of you, it's still there. For others of you, they're coming to this realization that maybe they don't want to be like that anymore. So I definitely feel like this person, they might have given to somebody else what you wanted from them, but it's not that they didn't want to give it to you. It's that it might look like they're giving this other person exactly what you wanted from them, but actually they're really not. So maybe this person gave this other person the title that you wanted from them, but the level of commitment and the level of love that they would have given you, or that you would have required from them, is not present within their actual connection with this other person. So maybe the other person got the title of husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend, but maybe they're not loyal, or maybe they're not true, or maybe they're not honest with this person, right? Like they know they would had to be with you. We have the Knight of Coins. I feel like this person is saying like it's completely over. Something that somebody did here was unforgivable, because I'm hearing unforgivable, but I'm not hearing it like I usually would. I would usually hear like you're unforgivable, or like what I did was unforgivable. So it could be different in everybody's situation. So for some of you, this person could feel like something that you did was unforgivable, so that they have to move on and ride solo, like the song I was channeling earlier. Or it could be like this person feels like what they did was unforgivable, or they know that you feel what they did is unforgivable. So they are allowing you to move forward, and they are moving forward themselves. There's not much hope left when it comes to this person and this connection, because of everything that has gone on. Yeah, we have Judgment and Justice, and they sort of give me the same type of vibe sometimes, but Judgment feels very much more spiritual and Justice feels a lot more physical. So it's like there could have been like a karmic contract here that was cut, or that is cut now. Like there is no spiritual or physical ties between either of you anymore. We have the Magician. I heard kids, but I don't really feel like you have kids with this person. Maybe kids was a big factor. Maybe you wanted kids, they didn't want kids. Maybe they had kids already, you had kids already. Maybe you guys do have kids together, but it doesn't feel like that. Kids could have been a factor here, though. Clarify this Magician. This is the manipulative energy. Yeah. It's like this person is like, don't worry, like, it sounds condescending and it sounds mean the way that I'm going to say it, but like, don't worry. You don't have to worry about me anymore, or you don't have to worry about my lies anymore, because I'm completely done, or I'm completely over this. Like, look, this person could still be very bitter about how maybe you left the relationship, or maybe this person feels like you're still very bitter about how they left the relationship. Both of you could be very bitter about how this relationship turned out. Yeah, but overall here, the message is I'm moving on, I'm moving forward, I'm riding solo. I feel like this relationship is definitely something that at this moment, at least, I saw 911, which is Archangel Michael's number, but at this moment, at least, this person is done. Any other messages? What would pile number one's person say to them? We have marriage. Maybe this person's already married. Maybe this person, because we have justice right there. I do feel like this person got married to somebody else, or this person is with somebody else. It feels like this person is actively with somebody else, which could be the reason why they're like, fuck it, I'm done. Look, someone going out of your life or the end to a situation, it's like, yeah, listen, I found what I needed, or I found this commitment in somebody else, or I have this commitment in somebody else or with somebody else, so we're gonna dead the situation here. It does still feel like bitter feelings though. Not to say that they're not happy with whoever they might be with right now, but it does still feel like bitter feelings. We have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. It's like, listen, I'm finally getting my life together. And then we have Hand, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. I do feel like this part, they wouldn't let you know though. We have Desk, pay attention to your work. So this person, and then we have Pale, time to get out of a situation. Yeah, it's like, this situation with you was becoming too unbearable. It was becoming too out of their control. And this person likes to have and maintain a strong grip and very much control over the situations that they're in. And because this person felt like they were losing that control, they were definitely guided to release this connection in one way or another. But with this in need of help and assistance and guidance, I feel like this person has gotten advice on this connection, 1111, whether it be by a mystic, a psychic, a tarot reader, a friend, a family member. In some way, shape, or form, this person has gotten some sort of guidance or advice on this connection, and it sort of cleared their head and made them realize that they need to move forward. Yeah, unsettled times need to plan ahead. All right, I feel like that is literally it here. Let's pull some of these cards. Just two. We have children. What was I talking about? Immaturity, innocence, and childhood. I feel like this person would blame a lot of the difficulty or a lot of the way that they acted on their childhood. Like, listen, this is just the way that I was raised, or listen, you know, this is how I see my mom and my dad interact, or I never really had a father figure, or something like that. I feel like they would definitely blame a lot of their immaturity on their childhood, or there could, like I said, there could be children here, and they could be like, listen, like, I have to do what's best for me and my kids, but I still love you. Love, unconditional, compassionate, genuine, and union, right? So this person is saying, like, just because I no longer wish to be in this relationship, just because this relationship is over, doesn't mean that I don't still have love for you. But they still are very angry with you here. Okay. But that is what I have for you guys, pile number one. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope it wasn't too harsh, and yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Toodles. If you guys want a private reading, message me on my Instagram, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Hello, pile number two, and this is gonna be your reading on what would this person say if they drunk texted or drunk called you, or if you guys met up and y'all were talking, if y'all had a drunk conversation. If this person was drunk, what would they say to you? Let's get in some tarot, and then we'll get some oracle cards. Remember, guys, if you do want any type of private reading, personal readings, I am available on my Instagram, which you can find in the description down below. Whoa. I'm not going to take those. I heard, I'm happy that you're doing good. And it seemed like a sad happy, like, yeah, that I feel like this person genuinely is happy that you're doing good. However, they're like sad because they wish you could have been doing good with them. I feel like this person's had a lot of epiphanies since you guys last spoke. I feel like this is a no contact situation. All right, pile number 2. I heard pile number 1, so maybe pile number 1 would also resonate for some of you. So go check pile number 1 out if you guys were called to it. If you weren't, don't go check it out. Okay. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors of pile number 2. What would their person say to them? The person on their mind, what would they say to them if they drunk texted, drunk called them? We have the 6 of Wands. I hear you're doing good for yourself, right? Like, I see you shining, right? I'm hearing the song Golden Hour. I don't know a lot of the words or a lot of the lyrics, so I don't necessarily know the message of that song, but I'm hearing that song. The Sun. A lot of good cards, like a lot of success cards here. And I said, I see you shine, and then we heard the song Golden Hour, and then we have the Sun here. I feel like this person thinks that you're doing really good with yourself. The Wheel of Fortune and the Magician on the back of the deck. I feel like this person, whether or not you're doing really good, this person sees you as somebody who's doing really good. I heard making a name for yourself. This person really thinks that you are doing really, really well, and half of them is really happy for you, and the other half of them is really upset that they're not there to share this with you, not in a selfish way, not in a like I want to benefit off of your successes way, but more so like I would have liked to be the person who contributed to this success and this happiness. The Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. I heard wait for me. So this person wants you to wait for them. This person would tell you to wait for them. They would tell you that they're getting their shit together and they'll be back soon. They're working on building success. They're working on building their own life. Just like they see you, or they view you as somebody who is building your own life and building your own success and being very successful. I feel like this person wants to come back into your life, but they don't necessarily feel very ready right now. They feel like they have to have more than what they have right now in order to come back and even offer you the littlest even apology. I don't feel like this person will even come in and give you an apology until this person feels as though they're able to offer you maybe what they should have offered you in the past, or what you had wanted from them in the past. With the Magician and the 6 of Swords here, I feel like this person's really, really trying to, like, I just keep on trying to work on themselves. That's all I keep hearing. The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands. What's going on here? It's like this person's sitting there and waiting to plan their next move. Like the Wheel of Fortune is all about like your next move. And look how the King of Wands is just sitting there like contemplating. He's like, I know this is what I want to do, but how do I implement this course of action, right? In what way would it be best for me to move forward? It's like this person, like, and we have the Ace of Wands right here. It's like this person has an idea of how they want to move forward and what they want to say and what they want to do and the energy that they want to bring back into your life. But it's like they feel like they need to have a more careful and more calculated plan. Maybe you and this person were like on and off. Look, we have Strength right here wanting to come out. Maybe you and this person were really on and off. And this person's like, well, if I re-enter this person's life, if I enter this person's life again, I really have to be like on my shit. Like I can't fuck up again, right? It's sort of like the energy of like, what? Now I'm getting more music, but I don't know what song is coming to me. It's just the energy of I can't continue to fuck up. Right? Because if I continue to fuck up, maybe I will lose you forever. This person might even think that they've already lost you forever, but it's just like, I'm hearing like warrior music, like, oh, like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm like hearing like fighting music, like warrior music. So it's like this person really does want to come in and want to offer you something, but it feels like maybe they would have to fight their way in. Whether it is they would have to fight with somebody who's already in your life, maybe you already have somebody in your life, and so they feel like they would have some sort of competition. Or maybe this person feels as though they would have to fight, like bring up a good fight, or bring up like a really good energy. It's sort of like if they wouldn't have to like fight against like another physical person as competition, like it feels like this person feels as though they would have to put up a really good like mental fight, because it doesn't feel like you're about any of this shit anymore. Maybe you've given this person multiple chances and they fucked up and screwed up every single one of them. So now it's like, listen, like you really, like you better come in perfect, right? Even if you want me to just consider, you need to come in like perfect, right? We have the High Priestess, or the Priestess. This person feels like you have some sort of hold on them. The song Something's Got a Hold on Me by Christina Aguilera, go listen to that lyric. Go listen to those lyrics. That's how they feel. It's like no matter what they do, who they're with, or how they try to get you off of their mind, even drinking, drugs, stuff like that, it just amplifies. You know how a lot of people would go to maybe have sex with somebody else, or drink or get high or something like that to get certain things off of their mind? Well, it's like when they try to do these things, like when they're having sex with somebody else, maybe all they can think about is you. Or when they are drunk or high, it's like they just think about you even harder. So it's like the harder they try to push you out of their mind, the more they're tortured by the idea of you. We have the Fool right here and the Four of Coins. There's something that they need to say to you. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, they need to say something to you, but they're unsure about how you would react, what you would say, or if you would even allow it. Yeah. We have the Four of Cups right here, and look at how he's trying to offer her the cup, and she's like, yeah, right. No, I'm good. I'm good. You can leave now. That's the type of energy that they feel from you. So that's why they're hesitating on coming in. Really good. Oh, shit. Hold up. Sorry about that. We have a period of ill health and depression. This person would let you know that things for them are really not going smoothly right now. Like, they're really not having a good time. Their relationships are fucking up. Their health might even be fucking up, especially their mental health. We have Quill, get back to the basics. What is that getting back to the basics card about? We have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So I feel like with this getting back to the basics and the Diamond card, they're wanting to give something to you. Whether it's closure, whether it's an actual gift, whether it's like, for some of you guys, this person has some of your stuff that they need to give back to you. This person wants to start off on a new foundation. If this person called you drunk, they would let you know, like, they would sort of like ask you, like, can we just start off on a clean slate, as if we had never met each other before? Like, can we just fix this type of energy? Wreath, sorrow over a loss, because they're really, really missing you, and they're really, really sad about what's going on between you guys. It's like, I didn't expect it to get this far. I didn't expect the lie to get this big. It's sort of like maybe this person and you started off as something casual, and then it turned out to be something very much more serious in terms of emotions than they were ever expecting. So it really caught them off guard and they made all the wrong choices. Look, be careful, do not take risks, and beware of great pride. They're like, yeah, I did too much. I did too much, I wasn't enough. So this person might be feeling like they weren't enough for you, and they might tell you that because they didn't feel very worthy of you, or if they felt like you were worth more than them or you deserved better than them, they overcompensated by maybe making really bad decisions when it came to this connection. And then we have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Maybe there has been somebody in their life who has been influencing them to do and make the wrong decisions, and I do feel like they would put a little bit of blame on this person, like, oh well, if it wasn't for this person I would have did this and I would have done that. But also spirit's coming in to tell you, well, we all make our own decisions. So yeah, there might be somebody that had been influencing this person, but if this person was actually influenced by them and they still, like, whether or not this person was influenced by anybody else, they still had all the power to make their own decisions, right? And then we have right here, ring. A marriage will take place either romantic or business. Maybe this person really wants something. We have diamond, and then we have a ring right here. So I do feel like this person wants marriage or some type of commitment with you. And then we have discord among friends or family, and I feel like it could have been friends or family that was influencing this person to, look, and then we have broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. It could be an ex or a current partner that was influencing this person to make the bad decisions when it came to you and this connection. Let's get 2 or 3 of these. Let's just see if there's anything layered on that you guys need to know. We have gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, and making you the fool. This person wasn't 1000% honest when it came to you. They told people lies because they didn't want to look like the bad person. And because of that, they are afraid and embarrassed to come through and to apologize, because they realize that if they do come through and apologize and maybe something pops off and you guys do get back together or something like that, they're going to have to come clean with all of their friends and their family. And maybe they're just not ready for that yet. Or maybe they're going to have to come clean with you and tell you basically everything that they've told other people about you, and they're not ready for that yet. They're not ready for you to see them even worse than you already see them. We have triggers, flashbacks, trauma, inner child wounds, and attracting toxicity, and then we have toxic. And then we have anchor, hold it together, getting a grip, heaviness, and chained up. Yeah, this person definitely is in a dark place right now. They're in a very dark place right now. And they're hoping that you can pull them out of it, but don't pull them out of it. They also want to tell you, we have illuminate and only you. So maybe they've had some epiphanies just recently that you're the only person that they want. Maybe just recently spirit or something illuminated to them that you were the one that was truly there for them. And you were the one that they should have been investing their time into. But they fucked it up. And they don't necessarily know if they could ever come back from that. It's really sad energy here, but I mean, they brought it upon themselves, right? But okay, that's what I have for you guys. If you do want a personal reading or anything like that, make sure to follow me and message me on my Instagram, which is in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Hello, those of you who chose pile number 3 with the 2 of Wands. You guys got an outfit change because I was not staying in that dress. But anyways, this is going to be your reading on what would your person say to you if they drunk texted or drunk called you. Alright, so let's get it. Let's go. Let's get into some tarot first, then we'll get into some oracle cards. I feel like, okay, So for pile number 1 and pile number 2, it feels like that could have been like a conversation they would have in person. For you guys, I'm definitely getting like a drunk call, but it's like a call where you pick up and you're like, hello, and and they don't say anything. This person would sort of be lost for words. They'd be unsure on how to deal with the situation, because it's like, when they're drunk, when they start drinking, it's like they're like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna call them and I gotta say this and that. But then when they get on the phone with you, pile number 3, they're like, click. So it's like, this person is very nervous when it comes to you. I don't know whether it is having to do with the situation that they put you through, or hold up, I apologize. Damn. I apologize again. Pile number 3. I literally got a phone call in the middle of your reading, which just confirms even more so that I feel if you guys were to have a conversation when this person was drunk, it would definitely be a phone call. Like, they'd be calling you from the bar, or I heard calling you from their friend's house. Maybe this person likes to gather at their friend's house with a whole bunch of friends, to, you know, have fun and get drunk, you know? So I definitely feel like it would be a phone call. Yo, and this Ace of Swords wants to keep on coming out for you guys. So I feel like there would be a lot revealed. I feel like this is the type of person that they're very nervous, like I said. So it's going to be really hard for them to start the conversation. But then when they're in the conversation, it's sort of like word vomit. It's sort of like they start spilling out everything that they need to say very fast and very unorganized. It feels like you might need to be like, hey, hold up, calm down, slow down. I can't understand you when you're talking so fast. That type of energy. So it'll probably be like, hey, you know, I just wanted to call you and tell you that I really miss you, and I really am sorry for everything that went on, and I know I was an asshole, and I know I was a dick, and I didn't mean for things to end up the way that they were. And just like rambling. This person would ramble and they would talk very fast, and it would be a mixture of apologies and feelings that this person would be getting out. I keep on seeing somebody go like this, like, I fucked up, like that type of energy. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of love here. This person, I love you, would come out multiple times. I feel like this person would keep on reiterating how much they love you, and maybe they wouldn't realize how much they were saying it, but they would definitely say it a lot. We have the Knight of Swords. I kind of want to clarify that a little bit. So Ramsay Bolton, which is the man right here, he's from the Game of Thrones. This is the Game of Thrones tarot, if you're unfamiliar. He is somebody, we're not going to compare him to your person, because absolutely not. But the way in which I'm going to compare him to your person is, this person is usually cool, calm, collected, and he's a psycho. Not saying that your person is a psycho, but he's very calculated. He's very picky, and he's very precise in the things that he does. And I feel like your person is usually that type of person that's very cool, calm, collected, and calculated. However, I do feel as though all of those characteristics would blow out the window when this person starts speaking to you while they're drunk, because they just don't know what to say. There's just so much that they have to say. I heard write a song. Maybe this person is into music, and if this person is into music, I definitely feel as though this person would be the type of person to write a song to you or write a song about you. This type of person, I feel like this is the type of person who would play songs around you, or send you song lyrics, or tell you to listen to certain songs to more accurately describe how they're feeling and what they want to say to you. This person is very, very romantic, and this person would definitely let you know that they want a future with you. And they're sorry if they didn't show it necessarily before. This is the person, like, they want to sing to you. I keep on getting that. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah. This person might even tell you, like, listen, like, I heard I'm off the Henny. This person might even, like, literally tell you, like, hey, I'm drunk. Or, like, they might keep on, like, reiterating the fact that they're drunk. So, like, they might continuously, like, talk to you and express their feelings and tell you how sorry. It's sort of like a loop that they get stuck in, telling you I'm sorry, then telling you my feelings and saying, you know what, I'm so drunk. Like, I feel like you would hear the I love yous, the I'm sorries, and the I'm drunks so much during this conversation. Like, you wouldn't just hear I love you, I'm sorry, I'm drunk one time throughout the conversation. Like, they might even apologize about them being drunk. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Ooh, underneath of the Knight of Swords with the Four of Cups on the back. Yeah, this person would be like, you know what, like, it's better for you to not be with me. It's better for you, like, I'm happy you moved on. Like they're not really happy that you moved on, but they don't feel very worthy of you. They don't feel like they could give you what you need, even though they want to give it to you. But in their drunken state, they're sort of really thinking about everything that they've done wrong. And I feel like they empathize more with you when they're drunk, because when they're drunk, they can't just avoid their feelings. This person might tend to avoid their feelings, work their feelings away. This person might tend to intellectualize their feelings, or always come up with excuses for themselves when they're sober. But when they're drunk, it's sort of like their truth serum. It's sort of like that shit that, like, gets them, like, it's raw and unfiltered. So, like, this person, they can't run away from the feelings that they've been running away from when they're drunk. So naturally they would sort of spill out to you, like, the fact that maybe you made the right choice in walking away from them because they know that they're fucked up. And I heard a bit of a narcissist. Look, and we have another Ramsay Bolton card, the Devil. This person could be somebody who has two very distinct sides. Like, a side that's really, really loving and caring and sweet and marshmallowy and fluffy and squishy. Or they can also have another side of them that is very hard, like, very serious, don't fuck around, can be very sharp and very quick-witted. I do feel like this person on the inside is very sweet and very kind and very loving. However, when this person feels backed into a corner, or this person feels triggered, or this person feels trapped, they put on that armor and they might get very mean. And I feel like you might have unfortunately seen this side of them where they gotten very mean, and it's like this person will consistently apologize for that. And I feel like they feel like this mean side of them really ended up spoiling the sweet part of what you guys had. This person tends to lash out. This person, I feel like they're, like I said, they're very calculated, but this person might tend to lash out when they feel backed into a corner. Yeah. The Three of Cups being clarified by the Ace of Spears. They would also talk about how they want to have sex. That's the last message I'm getting there. They would also talk about how they want to have sex, and they might even talk about how they want to get you pregnant. I heard a force to be reckoned with, and maybe they feel like together you guys would be a force to be reckoned with. Okay? Maybe this person isn't necessarily somebody to be all mushy and tell you, like, I want to have a family with you, but I feel like this person might say that type of stuff when they're drunk. And I don't feel like it's them just saying it just because they're drunk. It's like their true feelings. I feel like alcohol in certain situations and in certain energies can be sort of like a truth serum to this person. What the fuck was I saying, you guys? Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. This person wants to get you pregnant, and they would tell you that too. Wow. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. They would tell you, like, listen, I want the house, the car, the kids. I want to put a baby in you. Or the other way around, if you are not the one who's able to get pregnant. But we have, like, I have a lot of things to deal with. Like, this person, like, would stress how much they want you and the future that they want with you, but they would also stress to you how much they're going through and how difficult their life is right now. We have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. There might be somebody that is encouraging them. If they were drunk, there might be somebody that was encouraging them to call you. There might be, like, a split between their friends. Some of their friends are like, yeah, call them, tell them what you feel. And other friends are like, nah, fuck them. Like, let's just have fun. Like, sort of like rose over hose type of energy. Some of their friends are toxic, but some of their friends are actually very healthy for them and encourage them to maybe reach out. We have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. I heard I'm not trying to be like my father, or I don't want the same relationship like my father or like my parents. On the back of the deck, man, dealings or relationship with the man. This person is a man's man. This person is a fucking man's man. And even if they're not a masculine, like, even if they don't resonate with being a man, this person has really fixated masculine energy. They might even be a fixed dominant. So this person, it's sort of very hard for this person to be open and vulnerable, which is probably why when they get drunk, they can't really hold it in, because it's just like the floodgates open. And I saw 1111 when I said that too. Let's get 3 of these cards, 2 or 3 of these cards, and then we will end it here. We have bottled up, illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, and deception. Yeah, I feel like this person will let you know, like, listen, I've had these things bottled up for so long. I just want you to sit down. I want you to listen. I don't want you to say anything, and I just want you to let me get off my chest what I need to get off my chest. I've been way too selfish and way too far up my own ass and stuck in my ego to ever tell you the truth of how I feel about you and how much I love you and how much I want with you. So I just want you to allow me to speak while I am in the energy to speak. Like, that's sort of the energy that I'm getting here from them. Look, and then we have the call card. What did I say? This would definitely be a call, because this person is, I heard, a little chicken shit to talk to you in person. I saw 1212 when I said that. And then we have party, having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends. So yeah, I feel like this would either be a gathering with friends, or this person would call you while they're out at the bar or while they're out at the club. So it might be really difficult to hear this person as well. Not only, I keep on getting, it'll be difficult to hear this person. Not only will it be difficult to hear them because of the way that they are speaking or how fast they are speaking. Notice also how fast I'm channeling. But also because of maybe the background noises and a lot of things that are going on around you. Maybe they just call you at the really worst time, even for you, when you've got a lot going on, and there's just a lot going on here, and this person would have a lot to say. But yeah, I keep on going on and on over in circles and circles and circles. So I believe that that's the end of our message here. If you guys would like a private reading, you could always message me, DM me on my Instagram, which will be down in the caption, the description, and I will see you guys next time. I hope this resonated. See you guys later. Toodles. Hello, last but not least, pile number 4, those of you who chose the moon card. I definitely did change my outfit because it's a little bit later in the day. And I was not keeping that on. So this is going to be your reading on how what this person would say if they had drunk called you, drunk texted you, whatever. Don't mind my food in the background, okay, guys? It's not there, okay? Anyways, we're going to get into some tarot, and then we're going to get into your oracle cards, I don't know why they said that that was a message. So maybe this person will call you, and I feel like this person will want to talk to you in person. And I'm getting mad messages here, so let me try to articulate this in the most organized way that I can, because they're telling me so many things right now. This person knows that they have a very strong way with their words, and this person also knows that their energy is a lot more potent when they are in person talking to somebody. It's a lot easier for you to resist this person when they are not in your physical vicinity. So this person might talk to you and be like, hey, they might call you up and be like, hey, I'm a little drunk right now, I really want to have a conversation with you, I really want to talk to you, do you want to go out and get some food, or do you want to drive with me over here, like, do you want to go get some takeout? Like, this person, it's not like they're doing it specifically for manipulation. Like, they would definitely want to physically see you because they want to physically see you. They think that you're beautiful or handsome or whatever, and they like to be in your presence. However, they also know that it's a lot harder for you to resist them when you are in their physical vicinity. When you are physically with them, it's a lot harder for you to not only resist their advances, but also to resist their charm. Maybe you know a lot of what you want to say when you are not physically with them, and you will sit there and you can hold an attitude or hold a type of it's like you can hold anger and an attitude a lot more strongly when you are not with this person. They know that you might get nervous when it comes to physically being around them, and they know that when you're physically with them, you're going to have a lot of a softer energy, to where if they were to, you know, have you on the phone, you might just be like, you know what, like, go ahead, say what you gotta say, and then this is it, like, right? But when you're in person, it's a lot harder for you to keep up that, like, that mask. It's a lot harder for you to keep up that wall, or that keep on that armor that you have when it comes to this person. And it really resonates with this card that you guys pulled, because this is the only card specifically in the deck that they talk about. This specific mermaid is a siren, and you know, sirens lure people in with their voices, right? And I feel like this person, not only do they have a way with words, they could have like Mercury in, they could have Venus or Mercury in like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very much Gemini. They could have strong Gemini or strong Scorpio. They could be Mercury dominant, something like that. This person very much has a way with their words, and they know they have like an extra pull on you when they are physically with you. Okay, so let's see. What would this person, I feel like this person would try to get into your pants. I feel like this person would try to have sex with you. Yeah, because I was gonna say it might not be much of a conversation when this person gets you like physically with them, and then we have the Ace of Wands coming out. So this person definitely might try to make a move on you. I heard prematurely, and I feel like a lot of you guys who are watching this, I feel like some of you guys are like, yeah, I might want that, but I feel like most of you guys are like, yeah, of course they would. Instead of trying to actually address the problem, they're gonna try to get in my pants, right? Because I feel like for a lot of you, like, this person, like, you're over their shit, right? And so it's like this overly sexual energy makes you feel used, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune. I heard, let me change your life. Maybe this person would propose some sort of offer. Like, it's like proposing like an offer, like, maybe you could come and live with me, or we could come and do this, like, or maybe like proposing, like, but it's like proposing the offer of something that would happen in the future. It's not like, oh, you could come and live with me right now. It's like, well, maybe when I do this and I do that, in like a few months or a couple years down the road, we could, you know, move in together, or we could have the relationship that we want. They're proposing things for the future, right? Because they're not necessarily sure if they're able or willing to commit to the ideas that they're proposing. This person is still a little manipulative. I feel like you guys could already know this, right? We have the Fool right here. This person would definitely be walking on thin ice, walking on eggshells with you guys, because they're starting to realize that you are no longer affected by them like you were before. Like, you still might be, you know, a little affected by their charm and their words, and, you know, by the love that you hold for them, but it doesn't feel like you guys are very much manipulated by them anymore. But it feels like this person would try to control the situation or manipulate the situation in any way that they could. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords right here as well. Let's get 3 more cards. Too many. But yeah, look, we have the Queen of Wands. She don't fucking play. She's like, you know what, if you're not going to treat me right, if you're not going to do the right thing, ain't no manipulating me. We have the Magician in reverse. So I feel like this is coming out as your spirit guides are saying, like, you are no longer susceptible to this type of bullshit unless you allow yourself to be. Like, you have to really, really allow yourself to do that. It's not like the wool is just so easily pulled over your eyes anymore, right? Magician in reverse. What does this mean, Spirit, in terms of what this person would say? Of what Pile Force person would say? I really don't feel like they would say much. They would try, okay, this person would let you do most of the talking. I feel like they would talk when they feel like they have to, or when they feel like the conversation is dying down. But they would let you do most of the talking, because I feel like the way that they take control of the situation is by making you feel like you're in control. This could be the type of person that, like, seduces you with, like, little gestures here and there, but they're not the person that initiates the sex, or they're not the person that says, hey, do you want to go do this? You're the person who says that. Like it's like they get you to a point where you are craving them, or really, really, really wanting them, and then you make the first move. And so that way later on, if you feel some type of way about it, they can say, well, I didn't initiate that, or I didn't say let's have sex, or something like that. You said that we should have sex. But the whole time they were holding your hand a certain way, or looking at you a certain way, or talking about certain things that they know would lead you to wanting certain things, right? So this is the person that seduces you with small looks or small gestures and stuff like that, without actually, you know, being forthright and saying, you know what, I want to fuck, or I want to have sex. And they basically make you out to be the villain. This is the person who makes you make the first move. And you might not even realize it sometimes. I feel like a lot of you guys who are actually watching this pile up into this point, you are actually at that point of realizing what this person does and how they manipulate the situation. But for a very long time, I feel like this person has been doing this sort of thing to you, and you didn't necessarily realize it, right? Maybe for a very long time this person was manipulating you in certain ways, and you didn't see it as manipulation because you always thought, well, I'm the one initiating it, or I'm the one saying that I want to do this or I want to do that. This person's never making the first move, but really they are making the first move in little bitty pieces, but they're just not the one who makes the first big leap, right? They do little things to make a domino effect, to make you really, really want to do certain things, right? I hope that makes sense, because I don't want to keep on reiterating the same point. It's sort of like I'm getting the example of how you can put an idea in somebody's mind. So for example, I used to do this a lot. I don't do it anymore. I used to do this a lot when I noticed that I was psychic. So I sort of like did it as a game to see like how well I could manipulate people. It wasn't the best thing to do, but I didn't do it in fucked up ways. But I guess I'm just justifying manipulating people. It's very much like this person's energy. Like, they'll find any way to justify manipulating somebody. Manipulating somebody in any type of way, even if it's harmless, is still not a good thing to do. It's still a malicious or messed up thing to do. It's still not well intentioned. So the example that they're giving me is, when I first started realizing that I was psychic, let's say I wanted ice cream, and this is a very literal example. I would very much do this all the time. Like, I would look at somebody and project the thought to them, I really want ice cream. I want ice cream. Let's go get ice cream. And I would say it over and over and over again in my head. And then a couple minutes later, the person would be like, you know what? I'm really in the mood for ice cream. Do you want to go get ice cream? And so without them realizing it or knowing it, I had just manipulated them into saying the exact same thing that I wanted them to say and doing the exact same thing that I wanted them to do. But they could never say that I manipulated them into doing it because they had no clue, right? It's the same way with this person. It might not necessarily be a psychic type of spiritual type of manipulation, but it is the same type of manipulation. If it's sexual manipulation, it's like rubbing your arm in that spot that they know that you like, or playing with your hair because they know that that really turns you on, or calling you certain names, certain pet names that they know you really, really melt for, you know, but they're not telling you that they want to have sex. They're not saying, you know, let's go to the bed. They're waiting for you to say that, right? Because if it were to be a problem in the future, that you can never say that they pushed you into something, or you can never say that all they wanted is that one thing because you're the one who initiated it. That's the energy that this person gives me. This is really fucked up manipulative energy. There's not a, like, it's a lot of manipulation. I don't even feel like I want to pull any more tarot. Here you have the Ace of Cups right here. I do feel like this person would tell you that they loved you. This person would tell you that they love you and that they want something with you, but like I said, it would be like planning for the future. It wouldn't be like, it would be like, you know, I love you and I want this with you, but we have to wait this amount of time. Or I love you and I want this with you, but I have to clear these things up first. Like, they're always making an excuse as to why they can't give you exactly what they're telling you that they're going to give you. Right? Why is my throat getting scratchy in this reading? It's been good all throughout the other readings. Look, Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, we can have this, we can have that, we can do this, we can do that, but we're gonna need to work for it. It's not an instantaneous success. And it is true that you're gonna need to work for anything that's worthwhile in your life in some sort of way, right? In one way or another, you're gonna have to work for the things that you want. But in this person's, like, the way that this person is using that is a manipulation tactic. Dogs, getting together with friends, what would I say? This person would definitely ask you if you want to get together with them. Like, if you want to, like, physically meet up. This person wouldn't just call you. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. This person might get a little snippy too. Or they might tell you that you're angry. This person might be, I feel like if this person did something to offend you and maybe you set a boundary or something like that, this person would take it the wrong way and just push it on you. Look, happiness. Like, this person's very back and forth with their energy. This person would basically paint the beautiful rose-colored glasses type of picture that they want with you, but tell you all the ways in which y'all need to wait, or which y'all can't have it right now, or that's something in the far future type of energy. It's a tactic that people use when they know exactly what you want, but they're not ready to give you that, or they have no intentions of giving you that. And then we have time to go out and have fun. Yeah, this person is definitely about quick in the moment type of fix, quick in the moment fun. They might say, oh, we can plan to do this and we can plan to do that. And for some little portion of it, some of them might be being honest, but when it comes to them actually fulfilling these promises, I don't see it happening. Yeah, good advice from a wise person. And I feel like this is your angels and your guides talking to you, right? Pineapple reconciliation. So this person might be coming back around sometime soon. Just be discerning. Let's get 2 of these cards. Thank you. We have observing, being watched, social media stalking you, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. And then we have ascending, learning, transcending, preparing for union, and new phase. So yeah, I feel like this person is about to come back around, and I do feel like the energy is very much different, and your guides are really wanting you to know, like, you don't have to take this person back, or like they really want you to be prepared. Like, they're like, just because you love this person does not mean that they are in the right energy for you. Doesn't mean that they're right for you right now. Yeah, pursuit and illuminate, revealing the truth, confessions, shedding light, chasing, persistence, hunting down, resilience. But I only wanted 1 card, so we'll only take 1 card. Messages from spirit, actually. Dismiss, disregard, ignore, look the other way, leaving behind. This is spirit. And why do you need to dismiss this person? Spirit is telling you to dismiss this person because this person is keeping secrets. They're not being fucking completely honest with you. They won't be being completely honest with you. Yeah, if this person comes through, and look, the witchcraft card wants to pop up. So this person is definitely still manipulative, and I heard backstabbing, and then look, he's got a stab in his back, or a cut in his back. We have love affair, keeping things on the inside, not opening up in illusions. So this person definitely isn't somebody to invest your time in, at least not right now, not for a good while. This person's got a lot of lessons to learn, and you guys are very much better than that. And your spirit guides just want me to end this here because I feel like that's all that you needed to hear from this reading, if you're even still here. But I hope that this resonated or helped in some sort of way, guys. If you guys find that my readings do resonate with you, definitely hit me up on Instagram, and we can set up a reading for you guys. All right, I'll see you guys. Toodles.